Each day, 2 million students attend Ontario's publicly funded schools. They gather together to learn with one another and from one another, to acquire the skills needed to succeed in school and in life, and to become confident, well-rounded critical thinkers. With the recent shift in the educational ideology in Ontario, English language learners, ELLs, are increasingly placed in mainstream classrooms rather than segregated into ESL programs. In the province of Ontario alone, approximately 20% of students attending school speak a language other than English, making it one of the most multilingual student populations in the world. Teachers are now becoming faced with a complex problem of providing inclusive practices for all learners, while at the same time attending to the specific needs of these ELL students. Universal design for learning and differentiated instruction are the core tenets of planning for all learners, and the principles of each are familiar to all educators. While these approaches allow educators to provide accommodations and modifications for ELLs as they would any other student, many educators feel that ELLs do not have their needs adequately met in an inclusive classroom setting, and that as educators they lack teaching expertise in a second language development. Some frequent challenges ELLs face in their classroom include unfamiliarity with the language vocabulary, particularly due to an abundance of connotative and decorative meanings of words, idioms, sentence structure, grammar, and syntax, and figurative language and texts. With EL support lacking or entirely missing from some schools in Ontario, it is now up to our classroom teachers to create inclusive learning environments for ELLs that go beyond simply having them in the room with other learners. A solution to this problem comes in the form of technology-based resources, as they offer educators an opportunity for bridging this gap and providing ELLs access to inclusive environments and 21st century learning that is consistent with constructivist methodology. Interaction with proficient English speakers plays an integral role in developing the necessary language skills that ELLs need, and technology-based universal design can allow ELLs to meet the expectations laid out by the province of Ontario in that they will be able to use English to communicate effectively in a variety of social settings, use English to achieve academically in all content areas, take charge in their own learning independently and in groups, integrate confidently into classrooms or courses, function effectively in an information and technology-based society. Yet the issue for teachers integrating technology into their classroom is there is no reference guide that they can look at to help locate the necessary resources for ELL students. The purpose of this presentation is to then provide teachers with a starting point to incorporate technology-based resources by examining the use of podcasts, YouTube channels, apps, websites, and assistive devices that can help teachers overcome challenges their ELL students face and help make their learning experience, learning a new language, less painful.
Created using Powtoon.